the blessings of God, the most merciful. This is Amir Sultan, QHSC Business International Chief Executive Officer, CEO. I hope you are following our videos. Today I will be talking on chapter number 278. Before I proceed to chapter number 278, I would like all of you to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell button after viewing that. Moreover, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. Thank you so much. Chapter number 278 is about working at height. Working at height is very important and imperative when it has to be applied and needs to be done with the proper protocols of all the HSE. HSE is very imperative and important from the day first, and the working at height comes down whenever it has to be done for the organization. But the most important part is it has to be done according to the professional guidelines. It should be done according to the stated, mentioned and approved guidelines by HSE. What are these? I will tell you few of these. If you need more complete details, you can contact me. Working at height is basically, first of all, what we need to do, we have to issue a permit. The permit for that is very important and imperative. That permit need to be issued from a HSE head and or the prescribed representative who has good knowledge and appropriate knowledge about that for the permits, and who is bound to do that. The personals, the ones who has to go to the working at height to do the work, first of all go to that personal and issue their permit. They should give sufficient time to the personnel of the HSE to fill up that working at height permit, so that it has to obey all the rules and regulations which are safe and sound for the personals to do and complete their work at working at height. So what are these things? The few of the things can include and should include the description of the work which has to be done at working at height, the employees who are going for the working at height, what is their competency criteria, what is their training, what is their experience of working at height, what are the tools and equipment they are taking with them to work at a working at height, what are their conditions, and what is the update about their maintenance updates. Moreover, the PPs those people need to have, are they going with their proper safety shoes, are they going with the proper safety gloves, safety goggles, safety mask, safety helmet, safety harness and things like that. These need to be mentioned very clearly with their appropriate status. For instance, if they are going with the safety harness, does that safety harness has a approved certificate or validation from the inspector that that safety harness is validated to be used at that height and its condition is okay? And does the people who are going on the upstairs or the working at height knows about how to wear that safety harness appropriately, so that if any ambiguity comes for the heights at the height status on the height, they remain safe and the safety harness save the purpose for which it has been used, and so on. Then are all the electrical connections which are present at the working height being disconnected temporarily to avoid any ambiguity? Are the mechanical connections have been cut short and not in operation for that project for permit to work? Has all the fire extinguishers and things like that been in place? Has a first aid kit they are taking with them? Is the safety officer is near behind that? These all things need to be catered off very well. Then the personnel issues the permit with the receipt, and the personnel go at a working height. Then the personnel, when they reach at working at the height, they need to obey all the rules and regulations mentioned over there, that they have the defined permit for that time, they are wearing all the PPs, they are safe and sound. First of all, they have to make them safe and sound. For example, if they are at a very high story, for example, they are working at a 30-story building or a 60-story building, they should know they are equipped, well equipped, and they have using the safety harness. And when they become safe and sound at working at the height where they are working, they should start doing their work and complete their work within that prescribed time frame. When these things are very important. In this way, the walkie-talkie, the connection with the personals, the safety helmet, climbing helmet, the safety PPs, the things, and the communication with other personals need to be very intact during the process when till that working at height completes down. When the working at height completes down, the personals should use the same precaution measures to come down safe and sound, and gives back that permit with the clearance, so that permits get cancellation, and if they need extension, it is issued again to complete that work, and so on. If you need more details, summary, analysis, reports, recommendation, you can contact me from anywhere in the world at +92 335 734 7400, and you can call me on another number at +92 314 639 7990, and you can reach me on my emails at amirsultanrana@yahoo.com, and second email is amirsultanrana digit1 @gmail.com, and another email at contact@qhscbusinessinternational.com, and on my company website at www.qhscbusinessinternational.com. Thank you so much.